Hey y'all, okay, so I'm getting real results here. Working out with LASHAE Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and taking my ISOT, y'all. I am really getting it in. Y'all can get these booty bands, y'all can get cute little workout outfits and everything from teamlashae.com. The link is down below in the description box. Okay, check out these results right here. Get into it. Y'all should also check out Waist Knot Beads. She sent me these and I really love them. But yes, y'all, get onto this ISOT. I know they tell y'all it's a scam, but it's not. Like, look at me. And let's not forget about Omiyage. Get you some. Come on now. Get all moisturized and such. Let your natural hair live. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondi Blue and I am back for another Love After Lockup review, y'all. Okay, so Quayline and Chevelle. Ciao. Chevelle and Quaylandria was basically fighting for hug time with Quayline. Okay, the mama ran up first and got her hug when he came up out the prison. It was a long hug. He was like, mama, all right, mama, all right. You know, and then Chevelle come in. I can't believe it's you. Oh my God, just touch your hand. I can't believe it. And I was just like, oh girl, calm down. Okay. It's not like you meeting Leon for the first time or something. Okay. Like, calm down, sis. It's not like you meeting Kofi Sorobi for the first time, bitch. Like, calm down. You know, like this Quayline up out of the jail in Kansas. Like, chill out. Okay. But anyway, Quayline has, like, you know, stuff he want to do with his life. Okay, he wants to make sure his family is set. Okay, and I'm worried about how he's going to do that. Okay, because you in Kansas and that quick money, you know, will burn a hole in your pocket and will send you back to jail. So, you know, we worried and we just want to make sure that Quayline is out here making, you know, like good decisions. Okay, so Christiana and John. Christiana basically was rushed into figuring out whether she wanted to marry John or not. I really wish John would stop saying he was Native American. I'm like, well, Native American, well, because you got long hair. White boys have long hair every day, B. Okay, like every time he say it, I just kind of be like, oh, which side? Your mama's side or your daddy's side? Let us know. Okay, I need some clarification on this. You just telling us and I don't believe you. So after they rush into getting married, they're rushing to the halfway house. And I'm not sure exactly how much time she had to get there, but they ended up getting there an hour late. And I was just kind of like, how much time were you given in order to get there? Because that whole wedding situation did not take that long. I mean, y'all could have had to stop and get gas. Or an accident could have happened in the same amount of time that they got married. So I just didn't understand why they were so late. And I didn't understand why the time frame was so short after she got out of jail. Like, I just felt like that was messed up, okay? We don't know whether the PO gonna send her back to jail, girl. We don't know what's gonna happen. All we know is John and Christiana got married, even though they only been knowing each other for 4 months. And Christiana cleans up well. But she, you know, is a backseat driver, okay? And she was upset and doing the most on that car ride to the halfway house. So, y'all, Shonda and Tyrese, okay? Tyrese takes his kids over to a partner's house so that they can talk about Shonda and how Shonda is about to get out of jail and Shonda is going to come and live with Tyrese, all right? When they talk about her, his kids seem fine with it until they find out that she's white. They seem disappointed, you know. And then they find out how young she is, that she's 28. Now, the bitch looked 38, but okay, fine. Maybe she had a hard life. But she's 28, and Tyrese's son feels like whoever she is, she's using his daddy, okay? And he feels like, you know, if I'm happy, y'all need to just accept whatever I'm doing if I'm happy. And his daughter comes in like, no, we don't. No, we don't. Especially if this is somebody that, you know, doesn't mean you well. If this is somebody that's, you know, trying to mess over you or use you or take money from you, like, no, it is definitely our business. And his homeboy felt the same way, okay? But he was getting really upset at the fact that his children were not, you know, okay with this situation. He felt like they need to just, you know, mind their business. And if it ends up being him and Shonda against the world, then so be it. And I feel like this is somebody that you ain't never really met in person. Ain't they only been dating for a few months? I just feel like you willing to put a lot on the line for your kids, you know what I'm saying, with your kids, for this woman who you don't even really know. I just feel like you doing too much way too soon. And even though you think you a bachelor, I really think you an old nigga that's scared that he's gonna be alone and old. So you trying to latch on to, you know, this girl who was in jail. I'm like, what, they don't have no good girls around the neighborhood, you know, that you could have been with? Like, why is someone so unavailable? I feel it's like because he doesn't really want the relationship. Like, in your mind as a grown-ass man, you got to know that there is a huge chance that this is not going to work out, right? Like, I know they got girls with ass that's not in jail around the neighborhood, okay? But whatever, okay? Destiny and Sean, y'all, they go meet with her mom and her sister when she gets out of jail at a restaurant, okay? And her mom says that Destiny has been her hardest child, and that at some point, because Destiny was so disrespectful, they stopped talking. And even though she feels like she's partly responsible because she, I guess, left Destiny out there for dead at some point, but she feels as if she can't use her as an excuse because she wasn't a criminal. So don't use me as an excuse for why you keep going in and out of jail. You're making your own bad decisions, and I understand that. So at some point, Destiny and her sister go to the bathroom so she can try to change clothes, some of the clothes that Sean bought for her, but they didn't really fit. However, her mom has the opportunity to talk to him alone, and he tells her he has 6 children. She thought he only had 2. And he says, well, he didn't tell Destiny that at first. And I just feel like whenever a man starts off a relationship lying about the amount of kids he has, I just don't feel like that's a good look. And I feel like it says something about the type of man you are, that you think any relationship is worth lying about your children for. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that says something about you as a man. And it shows a lack of responsibility and a lack of care for your kids. And I think that's why your ex and your daughter felt the way that they did, and took it the way that they did, because you are somebody who runs from responsibility. You are somebody who is running from the hard part of life so that you can go feel young and free with some young girl that you don't even know, who by explanation from her mother is going to chew you up and spit you out, okay? And y'all already starting off lying to one another. It's just stupid. Her mom also doesn't like the age difference. Her sister doesn't like the age difference either. She feels like, we don't know him. He could have some kids in his basement or something like that. Like, we don't know who he is. And then when she comes back to the table and they start talking, their relationship is a little off to me. You know, I'm not comfortable with, you know, the way they are with one another. But anyway, he is 45, supposedly, and he's been lying to her saying that he's 37. So not only have you been lying about the amount of children you have, which I feel like she didn't even know about that until this moment. Like, I think it cut off before, you know, they went further into that conversation. But I think that the mom found out he had 6 kids before she did, which says a lot. Okay, now in the bathroom, she was talking to her sister about how she's not really comfortable settling down. She still wants to do what she wants to do. So I don't know what Sean has planned, but I can already see that this is not going to be what y'all think it's going to be. Okay, it's just going to be a whole bunch of mess. So y'all, Scott and Lindsay. Scott is waiting to pick Lindsay up from prison. She's supposed to get off of a flight and then go and catch another flight. So he went and got that car and all of that food so that he could meet her and that they can drive there instead, I guess. And she never showed up. And we don't know whether it's because she got out and didn't show up, or whether she just hasn't gotten out just yet. We don't know what's going on. But he gave her, you know, but she gave him this flight information. And he tries to call somebody, but, you know, they say he got to call back tomorrow to find out what happened. And then he has to call her daughter and explain that she, you know, hadn't made it yet. So, yeah, he is scared and worried. So he ends up sitting there and eating the food with the driver. And the driver was like, yeah, man, you sure that this not a scam? I was like, that driver was some nice. Sat up there and had all of that conversation with this dumbass dude. Child, I swear. Y'all, then Maurice and Jessica, y'all know Maurice and Jessica. or the day after he got out, I think. I don't know if it's the day after or right after they finished hunching, but you know, they went to the hotel or the Airbnb to hunch. And now they're going to meet with his PO in LA because he wants to get a transfer to Las Vegas because that is where the house is. That is where Jessica is. The PO tells him that he has to wait, okay? He put in his request, but, you know, these things don't just happen because you just got out of jail. You have to wait. And when him and Jessica get in the car, he tells her to just drive, go to Vegas. Don't worry about it. And he just had this conversation with his aunt, and his aunt told him that his uncle did that, and his uncle's ass went back to jail. So don't do that. And he tells her to do exactly that. So he may end up back in jail if she decided to go along with that foolishness. But something tells me that she probably was like, no, I'm not about to drive off. Okay, and go to Vegas without the okay from your PO, because the last thing I want is for your ass to end up back in jail. Child, they a mess. All these relationships are a mess. Did y'all see that they're gonna come out with like I guess a little 4-part update with the previous cast? I think it's because the previous cast is so likable. I think people like that cast so much that they care more about what's going on with them than these new people. These new people, you know, they don't have us that invested just yet. But you know, I'm still here. We still reviewing it, even though they never give me enough for a longer review. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know y'all always want these reviews to be longer, but I can only talk about what they give. And if they didn't give me a lot, then I can't get up here and drag it out just for the sake of making the video longer, you know? So if you want to see me again, just watch another video. I always put out multiple videos in a day. Okay, so just go ahead and do that. But anyway, I love y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Please don't forget to share my video, like my video, subscribe to my channel if you have not already. I love y'all. Follow me on social media at BondyBlue on everything, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Okay, I don't really be on Facebook like that. Everything I do is usually on Instagram or Twitter. So yeah, follow me. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next one.